What if the cigarettes you're smoking weren't as addictive? What if there was a way to help millions of smokers finally quit without forcing them to go cold turkey? Sounds impossible, right? But what if I told you the FDA is working on a plan that could make this a reality? This could be a game changer for public health, and today, we're diving into the science, the challenges, and how this could be a crucial step in breaking the cycle of addiction. The goal: to break the cycle of addiction and help smokers move away from these deadly products. This isn't the first time the government has tried to crack down on nicotine. Since 2009, the FDA has had the power to regulate tobacco, but efforts to place graphic warning labels and limit nicotine levels have faced major pushback from the tobacco industry. Will this new rule finally stick? Let's get one thing straight. Nicotine itself doesn't cause cancer. It's the other chemicals in cigarette smoke that are responsible for diseases like lung cancer, heart disease, and emphysema. But nicotine is what keeps smokers hooked, making it incredibly difficult to quit. The tobacco industry has spent decades designing cigarettes to deliver just the right amount of nicotine to keep people addicted. Think about it. Why do smokers crave a cigarette first thing in the morning or after a stressful meeting? It's because nicotine rewires the brain, creating a dependency that's hard to break. With this new FDA rule, nicotine levels in cigarettes could be reduced from around 16 milligrams per gram of tobacco to just 0.7 milligrams. That's a huge drop. And studies show that when people switch to these reduced nicotine cigarettes, they smoke fewer cigarettes per day, without increasing their cravings or withdrawal symptoms. By the end of the study, smokers using cigarettes with 2.4 milligrams of nicotine or less were smoking about 5 or 6 fewer cigarettes per day compared to those using regular cigarettes. They also showed lower scores on nicotine dependence tests. Here's what participants had to say: "I actually feel like cigarettes aren't controlling me anymore." Another smoker said, "I think I could actually quit if I kept using these." The best part? Even a month after the study ended, those who had been smoking low-nicotine cigarettes were still smoking less. This suggests that cutting nicotine levels could set people on the path to quitting for good. If quitting smoking were easy, millions of people wouldn't be struggling with it. But quitting is hard, not just because of nicotine, but because of the routines and rituals tied to smoking. Think about it. Smoking isn't just about getting a nicotine hit. It's the feeling of holding a cigarette, taking a drag, inhaling the smoke. It's all part of the addiction. And when people try to quit, they don't just crave nicotine, they also experience withdrawal symptoms. That's why so many people relapse, even after trying patches, gum, or medication. The goal of the FDA's plan isn't to get people hooked on low-nicotine cigarettes forever. It's to make quitting easier. Studies show that when smokers start cutting back with reduced nicotine cigarettes, they're more likely to switch to nicotine replacement therapies, like patches, gum, or even e-cigarettes. This could be a turning point in the fight against smoking. With fewer new smokers getting addicted and more current smokers cutting back, we could see a dramatic drop in smoking rates over the next decade. So, what does this mean for you? If you or someone you love is struggling to quit, this FDA rule could be a step toward making it easier. But quitting takes time, effort, and the right support system. Do you think reducing nicotine levels in cigarettes is the right move? Will it actually help smokers quit? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this.